What's up, people? I'm kind of surprised that we have a pre-notice of monster balancing and improvements this weekend. I thought it's gonna be next week. Oh, wow. Let's see what do we have. Given that SWC Asia Pacific Euro region premiums begin on August 2nd, the monster skill balance have been scheduled. Oh, the update is on the 24th of July? This is a separate update from the regular updates that are carried out twice a month. Oh, wait, that is interesting. The regular end of the month update is scheduled to be... Wait, they never do this before. So something is coming at the end of July, that's for sure. So we're gonna have the balance patch next Wednesday, and then we're gonna have another one, which is a regular month and update at the 30th or 31st. That is interesting. They've never done this before. Because they don't want it to release at the end, so that it's gonna like the start of the regional preliminaries, right? To disrupt that, I think. So we have like, so the participants of the preliminaries have like about 10 days to prepare. Oh, that's interesting. Is it like a huge balance patch? Oh wait, the words are so small, guys. They nerf Chandra. The crushing blow, stun chance. They nerf the stun chance. That's okay. The words are too small, guys. Is there like anything bigger that I can do to make this bigger? I'm sorry, guys. It's so hard to read this. Stun chance becomes 15. Dokebi Lot. Win Dokebi Lot. They nerf Byungchul. The passive. The amount of damage taken that decreases according to your hit point condition is reduced up to 50, becomes 30. Oh, they reduce his tankiness. Fire Ifrit? They nerf Fire Ifrit? No, they don't. This is a buff. Decrease the damage dealt from enemies with no harmful effects. Wait, how come they buff the Sarion? That's a buff, right? Decrease the damage dealt from enemies with no harmful effect by 20, now by 30. So you take less damage. So that's a buff. They buff the Sarion. Why? Okay. Nikki effect added. Yes, they buff back Nikki because they nerfed Nikki previously. Stun all enemies for 1 turn. Now we stun enemies for 1 turn on the critical era, the third skill. As this is if enemy has beneficial effects, remove them. Oh wait, sorry, it's Dark Oracle. Hey, Gianna got a buff. It's not Nikki. Nikki is Okaga. This is Gianna. Critical error. Yes, I'm error. If enemy has beneficial, remove them. Remove them and guarantees to stun. Now is stun all. Oh! Stun all enemies for 1 turn. Remove beneficial effect from enemies who has beneficial and guaranteed to stun. Yes! So if the enemy doesn't have a beneficial effect, it will still stun. That is good. Okay, Gianna got a buff. Sean B should be happy. I'm happy too because of Gianna. And now Gianna comes back from the storage. Monkey King Water Shiho. Remove 1 beneficial effect granted on the enemy each and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with 15% chance when the attack lands as a critical hit now. Remove 1 beneficial effect granted on the enemy each and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with 15. No condition! So you don't need crit rate for Shiho now. Oh, Dark Monkey is getting buff. The first hit decrease all enemy defense for 2 turns and the second, okay, now becomes all attacks. First and second decrease all enemy defense and stun them. Okay, that's good. More chance to defense break and stun. Nice. Water. Oh, block 9. Passive activation effect change. Now when allies attack enemy with destroy hit points, increase the damage they dealt in proportion to the enemy's destroy hit points. Is that better? When allies are attacked by target with destroy hit points, previously it decreased the incoming damage and increased chance of receiving glancing. Now we do more damage. They just change it. Is that better? Huh. Previously it's like being like a tanker, right? Now it's used as cleave, like doing damage now. Okay, so the roles kind of change for Bok 9. Water Hacker. Effect added. Decrease attack power of all enemies except the selected enemy target by 20% each. Okay, because it's this skill, I think it increased the skill cooldown of the selected target, right? But that means the rest that's not the rest of the enemies you reduce the attack power, which is nice, but only 20% though. But that is nice. Water Hacker and Light Cracking. Absorb attack bar now 35. Okay, more absorption of attack bar. That's good. Light Hacker also decrease attack speed on all enemies for 2 turns. Got a buff. Good. Wind pudding or pure vanilla cookie removes one, becomes 2 harmful effects. Remove harmful effects first and then grant a shield to the target. That is good. So that means he can cleanse those buff block. You remove one, now remove 2. So this is a buff. But only a single target, right? Single target, single allies cleanse. Like, no, not cleanse. Remove 2 debuff. Devil Maiden Dark also got a buff. Cooldown now becomes 6 turn and then effect added. When the Devil Maiden appears after the Lord of Hell hit points becomes 0, the reappearing of Devil Maiden will gain a turn instantly. I mean, that's better. I don't know whether that's gonna make her useful. Bayek, all Bayek. Damage proportion to attack power now become damage proportion to your attack power and max hit points. Because they are more like a support type, they have high hit points, so this would make them do more damage, I think. Wind Desert Queen. Hathor? Effect added. Grant sample effect removal block for 1 turn for the selected enemy type. Oh, only one. This is the sleep thingy, right? But you can only buff block. Effect, yeah, buff block 1 enemy target though. Why though? Is that gonna be useful? I don't think so. Light Weapon Master, Benedict, I think. Passive activation attack change. Additional attack deals damage that ignore death. Oh, this is the same. Ignore death resistance effects with no required condition. Deals 20% increased damage to the enemy target if its hit point is at 30% or below. So it's easier for Benedict to kill stuff that has ignored death resistance. That is good. Light Phoenix. Oh, effect added. Increase the attack power of allies by 50% after the attack. That is good. For Illudia, I really like Illudia. The one that has the one that can strip and defense break. And then now he increased attack bar. 15%. Not bad. Dark Phoenix also got a buff. Oh no, passive activation effect change. The enemy you defeated on your turn cannot revive. Become the passive skill of the enemy you attack on your turn does not activate. Huh. Is that better? You can't bring Zara against a revive team. But now, if you attack the passive skill of an enemy you attack on your turn does not activate. So that means that's like you can kill Tiomars because the Endure won't activate. You can attack Douglas without the fear of being counterattacked. You can attack Laika even. That's interesting. Siri. Okay, Siri. Oh, this is good. The water Siri, wind Siri, light Siri. The one that ignore damage now 100%. The damage has been... but they reduced the damage. Come on! They reduced the damage, but the ignore enemy defense is now 100%. Up to 100. There's still a condition, right? You have to be like faster. The damage has been reduced though. So it's... I don't know. Is it the same? I mean, it's better if you're fighting those that are very high defense unit. But their hit points is low, right? Because it's now 100% ignore the defense. I think it could be better. I think this is good. Light Siri damage decrease. The passive. Because of this. Oh my god. Light Theory, I don't know. I don't know. The damage got decreased. The passive damage got decreased because of this ignore defense thing. I don't know whether that's better or not. Okay, Fire Yennefer, effect added. Decrease the enemy's attack bar by 15% when you attack the enemy on your turn. The passive. That is good. That is good. Water, Fire, Light Yennefer. Light Yennefer is the 4-star one that everybody has. Absorb the enemy attack bar by 30% with 30% chance now becomes stuns. Stuns but only 30% chance though. This is the first skill, I think, right? Wind and Duck Yennefer cooldown time increased by 5. Wait, this is enough though. Remove one harmful effects each from all allies. Remove one harmful effect each. Remove one harmful effect from all allies now grants immunity. Okay, immunity. Is that better? You have no clans now, you have immunity. But the cooldown got increased because of that. Wind Ginger Brave, the free units now. Oh, now he steals. Why do they have to change? Why do they have to change the Wind Ginger Brave? It steals is better, of course. Water and Dark Sky Server, Miles. Miles stun chance. What, they're bringing back Miles. Becomes 50% now. I feel like this stun chance is like happening every time when the enemy hits me. Of course, when I use Miles, it doesn't stun. But now it increased to 50. Increased by 20. That's good. Wind Ryu, Kashmir. Reduce the cooldown. Remove all beneficial effect granted on enemy target now. Steals! Oh wow, they're buffing Kashmir. I like Kashmir already. I don't know why people hate Kashmir, but I feel like I like Kashmir. And Wind Ryu, now they buff it. They buff him. Now he steals. That's nice. And then reduce cooldown. Wow. Oh, Dark Ryu, Van Cleef. Effect added and changed. Oh, please. 4th hit stuns for 1 turn now. Stuns for 1 turn and decrease defense on the 4th hit. Okay. The 5th hit replace one beneficial effect granted on the enemy with decreased defense. Effect for 1 turn now. Remove beneficial effects if the enemy has them. And then grants defense. Yes, this is what I liked. Okay. So the enemy doesn't have to have any buff at all. Now we can still defense break them. Or I can still strip. That is good. The effect of removing one beneficial effect from the first 3 hit and increasing the duration of harmful effect granted by 1 turn each with the 5th hit remains the same. Okay, so they added this. So he's better. That remains to be seen whether he is good or not, but he is better. Okay. Hypno Meow, all Hypno Meow effect added. Remove one beneficial effect granted on the enemy. Oh, can strip now. All Hypno Meow can strip with this. I think this is the first skill. Bubbly Bubble, right? So they can strip. Wait, I have to make sure. They are a stripper now. That's kind of useful in Siege. Yeah, the first skill now can strip. But strip one buff. Yeah, 1. Okay. Fire Robo, passive. Increase your attack bar by 50. Eh? Only 25? This increased attack bar got reduced, but now it has effect added. Skill cooldown. Oh wait, decrease his own skill cooldown by 1 turn when enemy gets an additional turn. So you'll be able to use your Blade Crush is the 2nd skill. I mean, that's good. So he can use his Blade Crush more often to push back the opponent. That's why they reduced the increase in the attack bar thingy. Fire Dryad. Flower Fog. If the enemy doesn't have any beneficial effect, prevents the enemy from gaining beneficial effect for 2 turns. Now, increase the duration of beneficial granted on all allies by 1 turn. I don't know. Is that gonna be that? It's not gonna be that great, I think. The Dark One, Mandrake. If the enemy target has a beneficial effect or harmful effects when you attack, deals additional damage. Boss excluded. Deals additional damage by 10% of the enemy target's hit points. Wait. If the enemy has a beneficial effect or harmful effects, so anything, if they have like buff or debuff, you deal 10% more damage. Wait, that's interesting. Can he become... I mean, this will be good in Siege, probably? Skill errors has been fixed. So this is just a fix of the skill error. Okay, that's it. There's no, wait, there's nothing about like passive leader skill and not passive leader skill stats change. Huh, interesting. They nerf two things. They buff lots of stuff. Is that gonna change the meta? At least Gianna, I'm happy for Gianna. Gianna is nice. Water Ryu is okay. I got buff on my 2 LD units. Quite happy, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this gonna change the meta? I'm not sure. It feels like this is like not a whole lot of things. Like they don't buff a lot of the 4-star unit. They just buff the 5-star units. And nerf this. It feels like it's a very small one. I think they don't want to like make too much changes to effect to like to disrupt the SWC. Maybe, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this balance, this buff. At least I like Gianna's buff. I like Van Cleef buff. That's pretty good. At least 2 of my LD5 got buff. I'm happy. They don't get nerf at least. Okay. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Bye.